New to this live, check out part one because it just got cut off. And if you guys are here for the Tubal reversal chat, yeah, definitely check out part one maybe after you're done this. But I'm just going to answer it in question format. And as you can see by the title of this one, it is after having this Tubal reversal. This baby. So yeah, if you guys missed my last live because I did touch base on this. Hubby was actually in that live where we talked about just like kind of like our future plans in a sense because I untied my tubes to be able to have another child, but we definitely would love to have, another one. So two, it's like two in the making for now. I mean, I have had um, C-sections. So I have had C-sections, and I think that's the thing that deterred. I mean, that was a huge part of what also prompted me to have my tubes tied. There are a number, but I mean three. I thought there was, which they were joining me again. Sorry for the disruption that occurred earlier. I don't know why it happened, but it's YouTube. Sometimes things be happening without explanation. But yeah, we definitely want to have more kids. And oh my gosh, I said that like I said plural. I meant have at least one more. That's what's been discussed. One more. And um, Hubby and I were talking about it because with all. Okay, am I connected? I can't tell if I'm connected. I'm hoping I'm connected, so I'm going to keep talking. Okay, guys? Um, so I was explaining that with my other girls, and welcome. With my other girls, I had them close together. They all had like the highest was like a 2 year gap, and then the rest were like 19 months and a little bit of change. So they were close together. Okay, you can hear me. Awesome. Thank you so much, Melissa, for letting me know. I had all the other girls close together, and so we definitely would want, this different, what do you call it? I call it the I have double generation kids, so I guess this new generation of kids that I'm having, I would like for them to have like a sibling that they can interact with and play with, their age. I think that's healthy for them. So being that I had the reversal, I think I knew that I wanted to have at least two. And because I had a tubal reversal, I also don't, I feel like I get a little nervous just knowing that I only have one tube. Think about the whole scar tissue or whatever occurring because that's what happened the first time around. You have two. You have a 13, a 15, and then a 3 and a 5. Oh, awesome. Did you have your tubes tied? Did you have your tubes tied? Are you planning on reversing it or are you just this thing is okay, you can still hear me. Okay, because I'm seeing that this is like processing while I'm talking to you guys and I just don't know if it's going to connect or it's going to cut off. Yes. Okay. So, okay. Are you have you had a reversal in the past? Oh, I've done because my last two were okay, your last two were premature. Okay. I hear you. As far as my surgeries gone and my doctor knowing that I had a tubal reversal, like with my C-section is what I'm speaking about. They haven't told me anything in terms of any issues that they're facing. I know that they had a little bit harder time getting her out last time. She took a little bit longer than the other girls, but it wasn't. They didn't say anything. They knew that I wanted to have more, and they were very encouraging. In fact, my doctor told me at like 6 weeks because I had recovered so quickly. So we definitely want to have more, and I mean it's just one for now. And if I'm here of like another YouTuber who has had nine C-section, and I've also read it up on a blog, and I'm always impressed by that there are people out there that have had nine, and here I am. I had my tubes tied because I thought three was the max. So I'm just kind of going with the flow about how I feel and how my body is, and what my doctors say, of course, because ultimately I want, both myself and baby to be well and healthy, and so I don't want to push something that I don't know, is, I do, so far the doctors that I've had for the most part, I've trusted in them and they've been very supportive. So, um, yeah, if you, like I mentioned before, welcome to all of you guys. If you guys missed any of the first video, I did touch base on who my doctor is, who did my tubal reversal, and I answered another question. Oh, how long it took for me to become pregnant. That is all answered in part 1. So, I guess with the whole idea of do I want to have more, the next question is, do I want to have a boy? Because a lot of people ask me this. They ask both my hubby and I this because we have 4 girls. We have a house full of girls. I have a boy dog. I don't know if that counts for anything, but we have a house full of girls, and so that's a question that a lot of people have to ask us, and the answer is, I mean, I would, sure, why not? Like, I would love to have a boy, but my idea of having more kids until I get the boy is not, that's not for me. I can't. That's, and for me, I already have a mindset. Like, every child is a blessing, so I don't want to set myself up and be so uh, gung ho on having a son and then it ends up being a girl, or having a girl and it just doesn't make any sense. I just have to take what the good Lord has in store for me, and if it's a son, it will be a son. And if it's a girl, it will be a girl. Honestly, I feel like I'm destined to have all girls. I don't know why. It'll be interesting to see what happens next time around. And oh, with that said, you guys were asked, just tuning in. Okay. Are we still back? I don't know. You guys let me know if you can hear me, please, someone. I just saw all that stuff, but I didn't know how much of it you guys missed and if it was still recording. I pray it was still recording because I was talking. Um, but I was saying, uh, when we plan on like if we when we plan on having more kids. So I think we're approaching that time because she's turning 1 in a matter of, what is today? Today's the 3rd, I think. I think she's turning 1 in like 19 days. So I definitely think it's time to start trying. And like I said, we're not preventing. We would love for her to have like a sibling. We want them to be close in age. And if she's going to be 1 now, I mean, who knows how long it will take for me to conceive, after being that I had a tubal reversal. I know the first time it was like, damn. But I was trying to explain before that my concern is because I had a tubal reversal, I don't know what the state of my tubes are. Like, it just makes you kind of worry, just because I don't know. I mean, when I went in to have my surgery, I did expect both my tubes to be untied, and only one was able to be untied, which is my left one, and it that's because of scar tissue from like my previous C-sections. So you'd love to have 2 more, and you have 4 already. Way to go! Look at you. I know it sounds like a good number. I love big families. So to be honest, if I had had the opportunity to push my kids out naturally, I feel like I would have more too, as long as I think because I had the C-section, that's my only thing. I feel like I just kind of have to go with the flow and go with my what my doctor tells me, because definitely it's definitely different with C-sections. You have to worry about different things like tubal or uterine rupture and stuff like that. So that's the thing that kind of has me, or have me on edge a little bit. And but I don't know, I'm hopeful, and I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that the second time around is going to go just as smoothly. Yes, me and Javi started over though. My kids are 22, 18, 14, and 3. Okay. That's awesome. What I just want to know, like, what age gap were, like, when did you, how I don't know how I was supposed to ask this. I wanted to know, like, when did you have your first, and what age were you when you had your last? I should have another one right after the 3-year-old. I would have had another one after. Oh, you would have had another one. Oh, okay. Um, and are you planning on having more? I know, like, this stage goes by so fast. I thought I was gonna have time. And honestly, when she was about 8 months, I was like, okay, that time is coming. Like, and I'm trying to just enjoy her. You were over 36 when you had your last. Okay. Hey, Annette, welcome. Yes. Okay, over 36. So I had my tubal reversal when I was 30 what? 3. I was 33 because I'm 34 now. So I don't know. I know obviously the time, I don't know, time is ticking. 36, that's pretty. I think even my mom probably had her first at like 36 or 37, something like that. So the thing is too, like I was, you guys hear about Michelle Obama's book. She was talking in there and about, she was talking about her struggles to conceive, and she was, I think, at 37 when they were trying to have their child, and or 35 and 37, something along the lines. And that just scares me because I'm like, okay, I'm approaching that age. Do I have to start to worry? Do I need to have, this next baby that we definitely, like, we would love to have sooner? Do we have to, like, if I wanted to wait a whole year until Zoe was like 2, is that a smart idea, or should I, kind of rush to do it because I'm this age right now. I don't have to I'm not worried so much about my, I don't know, everything working because we just got them tested, even though I know things can change within women. But at the same time, we have tubal reversal, things that I also have to worry about. I just worry about my tubes scarring and have the boy now. tell pray about it for me because that's not, it's not in my control. Um, I thought Zoe was gonna be a boy for some reason because this pregnancy was so different too. I thought, I don't know, the entire time I just felt different, and I'm like, oh, I think this might be a boy. I wasn't quite sure, but I felt different, and it ends up being a girl anyway. So, hi, welcome. You're so late. Yeah, we're just touching base here on my tubes being tied and untied and you know all that jazz. Has it, anyone that's actually in here, has anyone had their tubes tied and reversed, by the way? When I had the surgery done, I felt like I was the only one, which honestly, the surgery, which is so cool. Thank you guys too for finding my video, and many of you guys have been saying you found them to be helpful. Hey. Okay. Yeah, many of you guys are saying that you found them to be helpful, and I'm so glad that you did. I wish, I had taken YouTube a little bit more seriously. Like, I really enjoy creating, and I wish I'd taken my, the whole commitment to YouTube a little bit more seriously back then, so I could have documented even more for you guys. But I feel like I tried to, and I did put out exactly how I was feeling. But that's why I'm making these videos, whether it be like a live video or a sit down video, to kind of tell you more about what went on and how, overall how my experience was, because I wasn't in this, I don't know, it's not that I wasn't in the state, but I wasn't in the creative space where I was thinking, let's document as much of this experience as possible. I think it was just like, oh, okay, guys, like, I'm laying in bed. This is my recovery. And that was kind of it to a certain degree. But that's pretty much what I'm answering so far in this video. Also, I guess I wanted to seriously get pregnant now. Your hormones should still be working and pregnant, right? That's another point. That's a good point. That's a good point. Like I said, we're not preventing right now, so we'll see what happens. I'm actually going to be going to get stock up on some tests, some pregnancy tests. That way I can have them, because that's another thing too. Now we and basically, document things, document things as they occur, to check, if I've conceived, because you don't want to be pregnant after having a tubal reversal and not know about it. It's just, that's not a good idea, because you don't want the embryo, it's not an embryo at that point. What do you call it at that point? to get stuck in your tubes. You don't want to end up having anything like that. So it's Week C is exactly where it's supposed to be. That gives us all peace of mind. You use the clear blue ovulation kit. You know, I did not use that the last time. But I definitely, I think I might try that. It will be interesting to try something different. The one that I purchased online, I can't recall the name, but it's that if you were to look it up on Amazon, ovulation kits, it's the pink one, and it comes with 25, I think, ovulation tests along with 20 pregnancy tests, and it was like $25. So that's what I used last time. Is the clear blue expensive? I did use a lot of the clear blue pregnancy tests because you can go to Costco and you can actually stock up on them. So, you know, well, I mean by stock up, the box contains 4. Oh, okay. No, they're not expensive. Okay, that's good to know. Um, yeah, you get like 4 pregnancy tests at Costco for it was $14.99, but I did glance it recently and they boosted the price. It's like $18 now or $18.99. Like, what's the deal, Costco? So, um, where can I find the clear blue one? $30. Is this in the US? But this is in the US, right? So I'm thinking it here in Canada, it's going to be a little bit more pricey. I was fortunate enough to get the ovulation kit on Amazon, and that one was 25. So the conversion rate wasn't too bad at the pharmacy. Okay. I don't know if I've ever seen that one here. I'm not sure. Canada, right? Annette, I'm, I'm also going to be, I'm going to do some tests to see, like with the dollar store pregnancy test as well as even order on Amazon. Yes, I probably will end up doing that. I will. That's probably what I'll do because it was the cheapest from what I found. When I looked in stores here, they try it in the stores. They were not, I don't know, they weren't super cheap and cost effective. So purchasing them on Amazon was much more, I don't know, conducive to my to my bank account. It was easier to do it, and it got shipped to my house, and it wasn't anything crazy. Oh my gosh, I just realized that I needed to do something. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for touching, for joining in. Which other question? That journey gone? I'm not sure if any of you guys who've actually had a tubal reversal is in this chat at the current moment, but how have the price will vary from here to the US. So the price that I pay for my surgery here is $6,000. I know it sounds like a lot of moolah, and I mean it is for another day. And the topic is do we and which ones I've used. And if you guys want to know more about that, leave a comment down below and I will answer it, and I will do another live maybe tomorrow or something. Where is Zozo? Oh, she's there. She's down here on the boob. You used to use the OV test. I'm not sure what that is, but I'm going to sign up because I realize the glitch is doing the most and it's so distracting. But thank you guys for tuning in, and I really, really appreciate y'all joining me and participating in this chat. Like I said, be on the lookout. Perhaps tomorrow I might go live for that discussion topic on what do you call it? Pregnancy, contraceptions, and what if we believe in it, and because I know there are people who don't as well, yada yada. But I will touch base on it perhaps tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. Thanks, guys, and much love. Bye. Ooh, 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 ooh. I think it's done, right?